Yo, family, what's good? What it do? What it is? I am back with these picks. And look, this week in the NFL, your boy did good. Your boy did good with the picks. We're on a roll with the picks. We are. There was a lot of shit that happened. There were some dog shit bowls, and there was some dog shit of the weeks. Notice I say weeks because there were multiple games that could have been chosen as the dog shit of the week, but we are having mercy right now. We are going to have mercy. There was one specific game, supposedly a revenge game, if you will, that just did not go that way. It did not. But, and then we got like right after the week, winning teams, teammates talking shit about each other. Oh God, there's so much to get into, man. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of tea or whatever you sip on, and let's get into everything that happened in NFL Week 14. Let's get right into this. Starting off Week 14, we had the Packers taking on the Lions in Detroit. And man, this game was a lot closer than I actually like. I know the Packers are good. The Packers are a good team. I want to make sure I state that the Packers are a good team. I just think that much of the Lions, like I'm dead serious. Even with the injuries, I don't care. I really do think that much of the Lions. Jared Goff, almost 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Come on now, like he's balling. His running backs are balling. Like it's again every single time you see the Lions, you see Jahmyr Gibbs taking off for a long ass run, and it's like, yep, that's Lions. Yep. So they would get that dub, 34-31. Now, moving on to the Buccaneers and the Raiders, and this game cost me money. If the Raiders would have won, and if the Jets would have won, so I guess the Raiders and the Jets cost me money, but god damn it, if they would have won, I could have got some bread out there. But alas, it seemed like every single time, I don't know who actually dominated the time of possession, like I don't actually know, but it feels like every single time the red zone would click over to the game, the Raiders would have the ball, but the Buccaneers would keep scoring. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But the Bucs would end up getting that dub, 28-13. Now, moving on, we had this was a surprise. I'm going to call it the surprise game of the week. We had the Eagles and the Panthers, and man, this game was so close. If Xavier Legette caught the ball, like, it would be completely different. Like, and could you imagine? Because as like, if you are an Eagles fan, hearing the whole Brandon Graham situation and all of that going down, and the whole AJ Brown, oh, we got to work on our passing, all that shit, right? Hearing that in a loss would be completely like, I feel like that would break the team. They hear it right now in a win, so it's like, okay, whatever. They're like, whatever, that's fine. Like, we won, so like, fine. But like, could you imagine if Xavier Legette catches that pass and the Eagles lose that game, and then AJ Brown says we got to work on our passing, and then Brandon Graham says, look, their relationship is fucked up, they got to figure that out. Could you imagine? It'd be absolutely insane. But the Eagles would end up getting that dub. You wouldn't know it by Philly, but they ended up getting that dub, 22-15. So let's move on to a game that I didn't care about. I'm a Saints fan. I did not care about this game. We ended up getting a dub on a blocked field goal. The end. Derek Carr messed his hand up, so there's that as well. I was hoping we would lose this game. That's just it. But congratulations to the Giants. You're one step closer to a top draft pick in the Yami, and you can get yourself a quarterback. You're one step closer. And we are not. We are 5-8, which is not good, because why are we winning games? We're not going to catch the Bucs. We're 2 games back of the Bucs. Unless they stink, we're not catching them. We'll get into the Falcons. I don't even want to talk about the Falcons. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. We won that game 14-11. Moving on, we had the Jags and the Titans, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not pay attention to this game at all. I just assumed that the Titans had the better team. This was absolutely a dog shit bowl. Alright, so the Jags would end up winning 10-6. Whoop-de-whoop. So let's move on. And if you see me reaching for this, then you already know what time it is. so I got a little bit more out of it, you know what I'm saying? But this week's dog shit of the week is sponsored by the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, man, Kirk Cousins was supposed to go to Minnesota and put a show on. And it's crazy because at the beginning of the year, Kirk Cousins was like the guy. Everybody was like, Kirk Cousins, hell yeah. Like, he's, look at him. Why would they put Penix in? And now it's like, oh shit. We might have fucked ourselves. So yeah, fucking. And on the opposite side, let's stop showing love to the Falcons because Saints fans. So Sam Darnold is going to get himself paid. And yes, he has a top 1 receiver in the league, yes. And Jordan Addison is no scrub either, but like, that brother is balling. Sam Darnold is balling out of control. 5 touchdowns, bro. What are we talking about here? Just balling, just like, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I love what I'm seeing. 11-2 at this moment. If somebody would have told you that the 11-2, first of all, if somebody told you that the Vikings, even with JJ McCarthy, would go 11-2, you'd be like, yeah, fucking right. Now, if I told you that JJ McCarthy went down and Sam Darnold was your starting quarterback, you'd be like, yeah, stop lying. So, definitely just, the dog just came back in the room, by the way. So, the Vikings would get that dub 42-21, beating the dog shit out of the Atlanta Falcons. And moving on, we have a game that was dominated by one team pretty much. Not dominated, I don't want to say dominated, but it felt like the Jets were going to win this game. And then right before you know it, boom, Doooo and Jonnu Smith just start making plays in overtime. And sure enough, the Dolphins get that dub 32-26 on a touchdown to Jonnu Smith in overtime. And I was in a Discord at the time. Somebody bet on Jonnu Smith and he didn't get a single catch until the end of that game. But he showed up when it mattered. Now, let's move on to the Steelers and the Browns. And I picked the Steelers just because they lost last time. They're always going to split. I don't think that. Nah, they're not going to sweep like that. No. Like, I don't care how bad the Browns are. They will always find one way, or at least one win against the Steelers in Baltimore. I don't understand it, but that is what it is. The Steelers would get that dub 27-14. Now, moving on, and I told y'all weeks back, for anybody who's like a weekly watcher, man, I told y'all that every time I pick the Cardinals, they show me up every single time. So, sure enough, I picked the Chargers, and sure enough, they showed me the fuck up. Just straight up, just like that, too. 30 to goddamn 18. The Seahawks got that W, and like, I told y'all, every time I pick the Cardinals, they lose. If I pick against them, they win. Like, they were almost dog shit of the week this week just because of that. I was like, I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I'm tired of it. But, again, 30-18 was the final score of that game. Now, let's get into a game that this was this close. There were 2 games. It was that last one, and it's this one that was this close to getting dog shit of the week. It was this close. If Sam Darnold didn't put up 5 tutties and like Justin Jefferson and Addison didn't go off like they did, the 49ers would be getting dog shit of the week. Or no, not the 49ers. The Bears would be getting dog shit of the week at the hands of the 49ers. So, but alas, Sam Darnold balled out and saved the Bears the embarrassment. Man, it's crazy because if you think about it, the Bears had a stretch of 4 weeks, and that was the only time that they were good all season. Like, they're competitive in some games, and then some games they look like this. And when that happens, I'm just like, what? What happened is what I'm always trying to figure out. So, 49ers, though, 6-7. Maybe I should do an NFL playoff video just like as we get closer to finishing the season. Just figuring out what's going on. Because, like, I feel like the 49ers, let's look at the rest of the league, the NFC. Like, I guess they're still in it. I guess. We'll see. Maybe I will do a video and cover that. Now, let's get into a game I almost made a new segment for this game. It was gonna be like, I don't know, I couldn't think of a good name. Maybe like the ball out of control segment, or the ball in segment. I don't know. I gotta figure something out because these two motherfuckers, the Rams and the Bills, were fucking just hooping all over the field. All over the field. It was insane. Josh Allen, 6 total touchdowns. Matt Stafford completely wrecking shop. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it all. I don't care. I enjoyed it all. Every single bit of it. I think there is some validity to when people say that you don't want to see the Rams in the playoffs. You don't. Matthew Stafford just chooses when he wants to just be a hero and completely blow your shit up. So I think that's absolutely it's absolutely amazing. And I'll say Josh Allen didn't lose any MVP standing for me, but I don't like the fact that, like, usually if you lose, you'll lose some odds for this, and he played an amazing game, but usually if you lose some odds, because, like, I don't think it should work like that, but it's just usually what happens. But it definitely didn't happen this time. Josh Allen is still at the top of MVP odds at this very moment. The Rams, though, would get that W 44-42, thanks to some weird decision making at the end of the game, but we're not going to get into that at all. So now let's get into the Chiefs and the Chargers. This game, man, I couldn't even find the highlight clip of the doink that the Chiefs missed. I couldn't find that clip online. Like, they buried it. I promise you. They buried it, but the Chiefs would end up getting that dub and securing their division 19-17 off of a doink. The kicker hit that shit off the crossbar and it went in, because only in Kansas City. So that is it. Now let's get into I almost said last night's game because I am currently recording this on a Tuesday. But last night's game, or Monday night's football, was between the Bengals and the Cowboys. And man, the Bengals and the Cowboys. Cooper Rush was lighting the goddamn Bengals defense up. Like, when we're talking about bad defenses, the Bengals are historically fucking bad. Like, y'all are poopy. This is terrible. And of course, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase bailed them out, along with a punt, a weird punt that was like blocked and muffed. That's the craziest shit that I've ever seen in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, the game was already off for me by that point. I was like, both of these teams aren't doing shit in the playoffs. I'm getting up out of here. But the Bengals would win that game 27-20. And now, man, after 13 games this week, 13 games. Last week, I believe I was like, I think I was like 11-3 or something. This week, your boy is 10. Whoa, 10. Whoa, 10. and 3. That's like, I almost had a heart attack trying to do that. 10-3. Yes, sir. All right, yes, sir. We are making strides towards being the very best, like no one ever was. All right. But, man, let's take this good energy and get it rolling right into week 15. Alright, week 15. We are really, like, we're getting out of here. Like, we are almost done the NFL season. Oh, man, I cannot wait for playoffs. But let's start with this. We're going Rams. Here. Just off of how the Rams have been playing. They're healthy. I like it. Jets and Jags. I want to be very clear with this pick. The Jets are the way better football team, and that's why I'm picking them. They are a way better football team. If the Jets lose this game, I don't know what else to say. It's that simple. The Bengals and Titans, we're going to go with the Bengals. We have to. They're on a stride right now. Cowboys and Panthers. The Panthers have been playing so good, but so are the Cowboys. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys. Commanders and Saints. Commanders are about to beat our ass. Good lord. Yeah, the Commanders are about to do us sad. Real sad. I don't even know who our starting quarterback is going to be. Next, let's move on. We're going to go with the Texans. They must have been on bye week. I don't remember them playing this week. We're going to go with the Chiefs. I could definitely see Jameis pulling something see Jameis doing something here. No, I'm gonna stick with the Chiefs. Yeah. Next, we're gonna go with the Ravens over the Giants. Oh my God, they're about to tear the Giants up. And Lamar was mad last time we saw him too. He was like, I can't wait to get to the Giants. Oh my God, they're about to do them dirty. We're gonna go with the Chargers over the Bucks. We have 2 Monday Night Football games. Wow, okay. We're gonna go with the Colts over the Broncos. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Colts over the Broncos. Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna go Cardinals. Cardinals over the Patriots. Lions over Bills. I think that's gonna be an amazing game. Because of the mess with the Eagles right now, we're gonna go with the Steelers. And then we're gonna go Packers over Seahawks. Vikings over Bears. Falcons over Raiders over Falcons. Yeah, and this is our picks. These are our picks for week 15 in the NFL. I really feel good about this one. Like, I might need to put some money on the Raiders this weekend because, yeah, I'm liking that shit. I'm liking that one. And I'm liking the, let's see. There was another one. Who has the odds? Who has the odds? No, not the Panthers. The Panthers are favored. Never mind. The Rams. I'm liking the Rams. I might put some money on the Rams. Put some money on the Raiders. You know what I mean? Get myself a little bit if they could pull it off. But, hey, man. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for checking in. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you guys for spending a night, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, with your boy. I will